So this is a plank. As you see, he's in a position where he's resting on his elbows. You can also rest on your hands if that feels more comfortable. I don't know if you want to show a high plank. So the idea here is that this is a isometric exercise, it's called. So this is engaging your core muscles without you doing any movement. Isometric exercises are really important because when you think about what our balance is and when we need our stomach to be strong, it's not while we're moving, it's while we're being still. So these are really important balance exercises. And this is nice because it's low impact also. So here's a modified plank. If for some reason the plank is hard to do, whether it's the way that you're not comfortable to create that balance through your prosthesis, or it's creating some strain on some muscles, you can always drop down to your knees here. So this would be a high plank modified, and this will work kind of the abs evenly, or you can drop down to a low plank. And this is going to kind of maybe isolate some of the upper abs a little bit more.
Yeah, I feel the other one more in my lower, this one more on the upper. So
they both have their time and place, and they can be used to supplement each other.
So if you're feeling pressure, we're assuming at this stage of the game, you're new to wearing the prosthesis. When you're standing and walking in the prosthesis, pressure is being distributed more evenly in the prosthetic socket. When you're doing exercises like this or certain things and you find yourself especially isolated, but you might be putting a lot of pressure inside your residual limb inside of the socket in one area, it's good to get with your prosthetist, ask them if that's okay. There can be some more. We're trying to show you modified versions, but this is not the only way to do that. You can modify it towards what works for you. So always feel free to talk to your physical therapist, talk to your prosthetist, and get some ideas. Don't push it if it's your first time doing it and it doesn't feel right, but try to make a note. Doesn't mean we want to stop doing it, but like I said, talk to your therapist, talk to your prosthetist, and
reach out to us through social media or other ways.
It can, feeling pressure inside of the socket isn't necessarily bad. It's not necessarily pain, and it could be nothing, but don't just assume it's anything. You want to get, your body, communicate, and it could be some of these things. The more you do it, you just get used to that pressure and you get used to it. And again, your residual limb is adapting to that socket because it's new. So